Yeah, remember I have a hearing. The hearing was convened on the 12th of October. There was a hearing, a very short hearing, and in attendance for the HDBs did say mention on behalf of the town council, but I think that that was the HDB's lead council or it was the town council's lead council. I do not know. However, kindly note that these are common structures, common property. I have given my take on what is the Town Council Act, the amended one, what is the interpretation of the terminology of common property, which hasn't really quite been what you can call it by the government bodies or entities or whatever. I do not know. I'm still clarifying that, having to seek clarification from the Ministry of National Development or from any of the housing board or whoever, because this has not been established. The legal role and responsibilities has not been quite established, and yet since February 2019 all these things has happened. I have made reports. This is one and the other one. You see all those marks, right? That it wasn't there. Kindly take note, because when I clean, I'll clean with fresh water. I do not know what they are, whether they are paper or I can't really reach. Usually I'll use water, clean water, unless our water has got really some kind of and then over here also, you can see this. Kindly take note of all these things. I'm using my mobile phone to take. I'm not a professional, but this you can't really run from it. So far the birds have kind of the birds the birds they flew away. I did a report. It's not that I want to make a report as per se, but it's more like a feedback. But the miners, I think they are called miners, Javan miners. Maybe they have been. See, sometimes they are also a little bit birds, they are a little bit vulnerable, right? And all these are bars, metal bars. They're very tough, right? Sometimes birds when they fly, they can get injured also themselves. So I've also forewarned. Please note, I forewarned town council also. When any of the workmen do any work, just be careful. Just be careful. Got all these sharp edges, and I'm very, very concerned about the safety and stuff like that. I'm not quite. I've always forewarned others when I know of anything. Some people they don't. They let them discover it for themselves. All these are a lot of sharp edges without damage. I already like to highlight it so that they don't, get into any discrepancies and stuff like that. Yeah. Don't always say because it's the owner. When it is the owner, you don't talk to me, but they do it themselves. I find it's really strange. And then the owner, the building owner. There's a few owners. They're owners like housing board. They own certain properties or they rent strictly for themselves. That's also an owner, An owner like myself, I'm an individual owner. I do not rent. So things like that, there's a lot. And then there are owners who rent, right? They're individual but they rent. You see, there are many. So always kindly let your staff know. Let your staff know, especially those foreigners and what they don't know. Let them know. Let them read. So even Singaporeans also, sometimes they don't know. They have to read the acts and all. Whether you get approvals and stuff like consents, they must always notify. If you don't notify, then there is an infringement. Thank you very much.